All right, how we doing, guys? Last break of the weekend. Oh man, I'm tired. Last break of the weekend, then we spend all day tomorrow shipping everything. Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be wrapped up and shipped tomorrow. Fast shipping is part of what we like. We'll not only ship it quickly, we will ship it securely. We double bag everything we ship. I want to make sure it gets to you quickly. I want to make sure it gets to you securely, because that's the kind of people that you're dealing with here at Restlesscraft Breakers. That's a little self-serving, but that's okay. I forgive myself. It's 11 o'clock here in the great state of Missouri. We're getting ready to open 2020 Donruss eBay half case number 5. The whammy card should be in this half case. We didn't have it in the first one. Nor did we have a San Diego Chicken or the Ayala. So there's a chance we can get those. Brandon H., Diamondbacks, Orioles, Marlins, Kevin G., the Braves, Lewis, the Red Sox, Tom W., the Cubs, Caleb, the White Sox and the Twins, Marie, the Astros, Paul D., the Tigers, Brian L., Rockies and A's, Mandy has the Indians, Stephen R., the Reds, Bryce, the Royals, Corey T., the Angels, Joe has the Dodgers, Josh has the Brewers, Zach, the Mets and the Rays, Brandon, the Phillies, Brandon F., Dennis, the Padres and Mariners, Scott L., the Pirates, Jason H., the Yankees. Jason, you got to wait for me to send you an invoice, dude. Got to wait for that. John T., the Cardinals, Dennis M., the Rangers, Stephen M., the Blue Jays, and Chris has the Nationals. The hold is because, well, you know, we don't like to say stuff, but Chris is incarcerated. But I don't. You get in here for me. What's up, Hip? How you doing, Bryce? We're just going to dig right in. You're going to see 2 stacks of cards. One is going to be the will sleeve cards. The cards that will be sleeved will include the any of the bigger rookies, any of the numbered cards 100 or above. That's the will sleeve pile. The sleeved and top loaded will be all the autos and anything 99 and below. I'm good, Hip. How are you? Senzel. That's good. That is good to hear. It'll be fun tomorrow trying to figure out all the shipping, but that's the way that I like it. Now playing, this is a good example. Pete out of 9.99. That one will be sleeved. Nico Horner is another good example. He will be sleeved. Wednesday. Wednesday will be opening day. We have opening day listed on eBay on Wednesday. We'll have it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then we'll have Facebook group breaks. That's a little bit of a... Then we'll have Facebook. Got a little damage on this corner here. Starting on Wednesday. We'll sell that break on Tuesday and we'll break it on Wednesday. See that rocket? It's got a that one has an actual bend in it. Man, both of them like that. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Both corners. It's the only one we had a Mike Trout that was just hammered like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. Garrett Cole, 1 of 1. 3rd case in a row. We've had a 1 of 1. This one's for the New York Yankees. All right. Hey, Nat.
Yeah.
Will you grab me some top loaders?
Regular?
Yeah, I forgot them. Yeah, they are. Actually, they're doing dirt autographs. Garrett Cole, New York Yankees, 1 of 1. Congratulations, Yankee spot. It's a shame it's not autographed, but that's okay. It's still cool. 3 cases in a row with 1 of 1. First was a polar bear. I can't. Oh, that's you, Jason. Nice, Jason. Will you do me the pleasure of allowing me to send you an invoice so you don't overpay on shipping? That would make us both feel better because I do sometimes forget. And what? Did we hit something? Did we miss? What happened? I mean, if you really have to, Aquino 249, pay the full shipping. I mean, I'll try to remember to refund it to you, but I don't always remember. And it rolls over. Thursday, Friday, Saturday roll over. That's all right. I'll try to remember to. If I don't send you a refund on shipping, please shoot me a message through eBay, so I will make sure I get that done. True gold. Well, you said it's only worth $250, right? And what was the spot? One. I mean, the ROI wasn't that great, right? Out of 75, Joey Votto. So if the ROI wasn't that great anyway, who cares? Am I thinking of the right one? But congratulations, man. I've been hitting you pretty good. I've been hitting you pretty good, Jason. I'm glad. Solak. Is it Solak? True gold is more? How much more is true gold? But you didn't bid on that spot, though, right? The Bryson Stott. I thought you weren't bidding on that because you thought it was too high. Am I wrong about that? If I am wrong, let's just like pretend like that I'm right, and then that way you won't your feelings won't be so hurt about it. Mauricio Dubon. I got my first Dubon autograph in the last half case break. I think we're gonna break. I think we're gonna break the last full case of this I have. We'll break that in the Facebook group on Monday. So I will get pricing together with the help of CL there. Oh, geez. How much is a true gold worth? Now the ROI is a different beast altogether. And we will get that priced out for Monday. Out of 650, Christian Yelich, and it will be a full case break. Holy mama, man, you screwed up. Geez, CL, way to blow that one, dude. I'm just messing with you. Well, you know what? Out of sight, out of mind. Ignore that one. 26 out of 50, Hunter Dozier. I got a song for you. It's called What Might Have Been. You can play that one over and over again. Hey, Nat, did you give me top load? Oh, you did. Thank you. You want me to sing it for you? What am I doing with the Yordan? It's gone. Yordan is gone. Don't stroke out. I can't keep giving you blood transfusions. I need my own. Buster Posey out of 370. Aquino will be sleeved. The Yordan Alvarez box topper, you're saying? The box topper is gone. I sold him, and he sold quickly. All right, so these, if you haven't been part of what we're doing before, since these have no official home, and we didn't sell the spot for it, what we're going to do is we're going to try to match them up with the team, the closest team to, you know, where they're at. But I also want to spread them out. So we're going to, you know, if we got two that had Mike Trout like we did the last break, well, one of them will go to the Angel spot, and then the other one will go to a different team because I want to be able to spread them out as well. Out of 200, Mike Minor. Since we didn't sell the spot, I mean, it's kind of a free-for-all kind of a situation. I just want to make sure as many people as I can. Well, you know what? He felt bad. He was nice about it. I mean, he wasn't a jerk at all. He said he understood, and I appreciated that fact. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that you e-checked me, and then the e-check didn't clear, And it doesn't make a difference what was going to happen with that. That was going to be the way that was going to play out. The only reason I allowed the e-check in the first place is because he had been in breaks with us before. But, and I, again, he was nice about it. So no hard feelings for him. But, that was not a cheap spot that he spent. He bought more than one team, and I had to recoup that.
Try to use the sleevers.
Yeah, why don't you just worry about that other one for now?
Did it.
What?
It's done.
What? And you marked it all? And you marked it all?
Yeah, who do you think you're talking to?
I clearly someone who's faster than I thought. Josh Bell out of 999. I know. Susugo. So yeah, I mean it is what it is. And we parted on good terms. Nico Horner. Cubs are on the board. I mean, I told him that I was sorry. Tom Wright. And he apologized that it happened in the first place. So, and then I blocked him. Last part might be the joke, but it was a good. I mean, it wasn't a bad conversation. It wasn't a heated thing. Pete out of 99. It was, he understood and he was sorry, and I said I'm sorry. I think they're going to probably win their division. But they can't win the World Series because Dusty Baker... I was just kidding. Dusty Baker is going to go down in history as the best manager never to win the World Series, so they will not definitely win the World Series. Mitch Garver out of 337. I'm going out on a limb, and I said this already, as much as it pains me to say so because I am a diehard Giants fan. I think if the Dodgers were going to win it, I think this is the year. I think this is the year if the Dodgers are going to win it. Mike Trout, Gallon out of 100. I'm still saying if because I think there are better teams out there, but I'm saying I'm saying if. But like I said, I'm upgrading my Giants from 72 to 74 wins. I've said that before, Ridley. You don't pretend like I didn't. I've said that from the beginning. I think if the Dodgers are going to finally win a World Series in the 21st century, that it would be this year. Jake Rogers, Detroit Tigers. And I'm sticking by that. And I'm okay with it because I really want Kershaw to have his World Series title. I don't care about the rest of it. I can see that too, CL. I can see that too. There's the if I had to pick a second team, I would at this point pick Atlanta. So, I mean, it would be. I don't think anyone out of the Central is going to be strong enough. I think Arizona could surprise a few people in the West. Oh, man. I love that movie, Paul. Love that movie. So we'll see. But my Giants, I think I'm going to upgrade them from 74 wins to 76 wins out of 999. Matt Chapman. Aquino. Or did I say 72? They were going to... No, I think I'm going to go... Nah. I think I'm going to go with 74 wins. 74 wins. I think they were supposed to win 70, and I thought 72, so is what I said. So I think I'm going to go with 74. Trevor Story out of 500. I think that the Nationals won't be as good, and I think there's always a World Series hangover. In the East, yeah, I mean, it's got to be the Braves in the East, right? Walton out of 315. I think if you're going to have 2 teams come out, it's going to be 2 teams out of the East. The Central, one out of the Central, one out of the West. Though, but Arizona, I don't know why Arizona is sticking in my craw. Arizona's sticking in my craw. I don't know why. Joe Palumbo. So we'll see how wrong or I am about that, but I don't know why they're just sticking around in my head. I can't shake them. What do I smell?
Fireball?
Is that what you're having, an atomic fireball? Out of 300, Eugenio Suarez. I thought I was smelling some kind of liquor. Hey, how come you're not getting ready for bed, dude? Oh, okay. Buster Posey, Joey Votto. I don't think the Brewers. I think it's... I don't know. I have to see. The Phillies don't thrill me. I still think the Cardinals win the Central right now if I had to pick a team. Oh, man. Yeah, he does. I still think if I were going to pick a Central team right now, I'm picking the Cardinals. If you force me to. If I have to pick a wild card team... Oh, man. If I had to pick a wild card team right now, Zach Gallen, Arizona. I think I would pick the Phillies. I think they're going to be a better team this year than they were last year. And they have McCutchen back, right? Though the Reds could surprise some people. I mean, the Reds aren't going to be a slouch, but I don't see the Reds more than a 500 team. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it? It is. Look at that. There he is. Good night. Love you. For the Tampa Bay Rays, what is that, 4 or 5 that we've pulled out of this guy? This might be number 4. Susugo. The emphasis counts, and I don't know how to do it. Congratulations to Zach. Zach is good people. You guys don't know Zach. I'm trying to talk Zach into joining the Facebook group. He lives out in California, but he's good people. We have good conversations. Out of 249 Dominators, Max Scherzer. And you know what? I like the Mets too, though. I like the Mets too. I got to say that I like the Mets too. If you force me, I'm going to pick the Phillies right now, but I do like the Mets. In the AL East, it's hard not to pick the Yankees, but I'm my sleeper team. I said it, I'm sticking with it. My sleeper team this year in the American League is the Tampa Bay Rays. My sleeper team is the Tampa Bay Rays. Tony Gwynn out of 75. I think the Central is the Twins. I think the West right now is the Astros. I think the wild card comes out of the East. They're a sleeper to win the entire thing. Yeah, they are. No one's picking them to win the entire thing. I'm saying to win the entire thing, all of it. The whole kit and caboodle. Now, the Rays are a sleeper team to win it all. No one's picking the Rays. Rutschman on the back. The White Sox are not a sleeper team. I don't think the White Sox are going to be as good. They don't have a winning tradition. There's no such thing as zero. There's no such thing as zero chance. That's what you said about the Washington Nationals last year. And they won it all. Yadier Molina at a 500. That's what you said about the Giants in 2010, 2012, and 2014, and they won it all. You said that about Boston in 2018. You said that about Houston in 2017. You said that about in 2016 about the team who won it, and I can't think of who it is. Oh, the Cubs. Now my joke is all dead now. Dustin May out of 100. Who won in 2015? Who won the year after the Giants? Was it the... I'm trying to keep this going. I can't remember. I don't know who won in 2015 off the top of my head. Ryan Anderson, Baby Shark. The Royals won it? No, they didn't win in 2015. Did they really? It must have been an accident. Are you sure?
They won the year after the Giants did that.
The Royals won the World? Kansas City Royals?
Yeah.
No. Kansas City Royals?
They could only win when the Giants weren't there.
Who did they beat in the World Series? Did they beat the Cardinals in the World Series? They beat the Mets. That's why. They beat the Mets in 5 games. No wonder. Andrew Abbott. And Marcus Stroman on the back. I wonder if Andrew is related to... what was the one-handed pitcher? Abbott. I wonder if he's a son. You did say that about Washington last year. And it's on video because I said whoever wins the NL wild card game will be the World Series champion. And you said there's no way either one of those teams are going to win it. And as a matter of fact, you bet me your 2019 Topps Chrome Red. 2019 Topps Chrome. Yes, you did. It's on video. Of what's his name? What's his name? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. out of 100. My wife even remembers. I just asked her. You said if they win, you will send me that card. You are. That's mean. I have it. Just look back through it. And until you find a video proving that did not happen, I will expect that card. Oh, it's not Topps. Okay, it's Bowman. And unless you can prove otherwise that never happened, I will expect that card to be at my door in 3 days. Priority mail it. This is a new America. You're guilty until proven innocent. Boston.
What's new about that?
It's the new rules. That's funny. Now you're supposed to say your sound sucks so much that I'm going to be forced to mute you. Out of 999, Aquino. Did you buy into the break? No. I'm just here to help you. Man, your sound sucks so bad. I think I might have to mute you. It was all I could do not to mute him. Andres Galarraga. Otherwise known as what, boys and girls? That is right, the big cat. You just got knowledged. I'm telling you, I want my 2019 Bowman Red Vladdy Jr. auto. Unless you can prove that you didn't say that. Donnie Walton. His brothers are Mark and Joey. Not Mark and Joey. Mark and Donnie. Oh, wait, that's Donnie. Oh, never mind. Seattle, Donnie Walton. They have a restaurant together with their brother. Walton Burgers. Aquino. Gavin Lux. Hey, don't be mean. All right, who? Raise your hand if you want to hear my funny story for the night. It's puppy related. Whammy, Pete Alonso, New York Mets. Way to go, Zach. Pete Alonso, whammy, New York Mets. I think you're right, Brandon. I think you're right. I think it was a T206 Honus Wagner. You said you'd buy me one. You said you didn't need both your kidneys. All right, here's my funny puppy story for the night. So Twitchy nice, purple Meisner. That's good, right? Did I get anything? Did I get any jelly? Or am I not ready for it? Get it? Did you see that reference there? All right, funny puppy story for the night. Twitchy is laying on the couch. Butt pointed toward the back of the couch. Head hanging near like it was off. Shohei out of 999. I on his side. I walked over to him and poked him in his belly. Kind of rolled him and poked him in his belly. And he let one go that I could have sworn that he crapped all over the couch and all over himself. I have never heard a puppy, and he jumped up like he didn't know what on earth was going on. He was as shocked as anyone else that all that sound came out of that little body of his. And he looked around real quick like, man, what was that? I have never heard a dog let go like that. That does not sound like good things for us. Castillo out of 49 moving forward. He is a gassy little dog. He was laying up against me in bed last night, and I had to finally move him because he's gassy. But the way that he jumped up, I mean, honestly, the way that he jumped up, you would have thought somebody lit off some fireworks. I mean, he jumped up. He freaked out for half a second. He didn't know what was going on. I think then he finally realized what was happening. And then Artemis, who was laying next to him, was sniffing him like, geez, dude, really? It was so funny. Who knew that corgis made that kind of sound? I didn't know. Had I known that they did, I might have rethunk the... I might have gotten that big giant German Shepherd. Somebody had an 8-week-old German Shepherd that was from European ancestry. And the father, Francisco Lindor, out of 75 on his hind legs. The grandfather on his hind legs stood over 6 feet tall. And this is a German. And that dog at 8 weeks old was dang near as big as our German Shepherd, full grown. Yeah, about 2/3 of the way. He was huge and so sweet. He shook hands with me. I should have bought him. Instead, I bought Floppy, who is a little heathen. I should have gone with the German Shepherd. Should have gone with the German Shepherd. That's what I want to. I need a guard dog. Our female German Shepherd is not a guard dog. Twitchy is more of a guard dog. Out of 170, Paquito. Twitchy is more of a guard dog than she is. You know. So next time I'm getting the German Shepherd, the male German Shepherd. She's fixed, so she can't have puppies, so we're good there. I want a Chihuahua. No one will let me. They fought me for a Chihuahua. That's what I want.
Hey, I told you we go with that one.
No, I'm not gonna spay it. Red Shandis, nice. That's a cool one. Hall of Famer, red. I want a Chihuahua. Now I don't, because now we have the Pembroke Welsh Corgis and the Mini Blue and Liberty, so we've got enough. But maybe later on in life. Out of 249, now playing Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was in we pulled one of his out of Heritage. Oh, look at this. Yordan Alvarez, 21 out of 25. Marie is getting a refund. Oh, is it Marie? Hold on. Did we go over the list of who had what teams? Is it Marie? It is Marie. Son of a gun. What's up, Brian? Marie just scored herself a Yordan Alvarez auto out of 5. Well, she thought she did, but then I kept it. Let me see if I can find her. I gotta take a picture. Time for a picture. Is that out of 25? It is. 21 out of 25. That's a nice auto. That is a nice auto there. 21 out of 25. Congratulations, Marie. You'll never actually get the card, but it was fun for you to look at, right? Hey, CL. Before she realizes what happens, can you boot her and Mandy out of the Facebook groups, please? I know that card's not hugely expensive. Nolan Ryan out of 25. But enough that it would be fun to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the authority, let me know and I'll take care of it. I said boot Marie and Mandy out of the Facebook groups before she realizes that she got that card. Then I'll send it to you to sell. Hey, did I get any jelly, by the way? Look at that. Bobby Witt Jr. You know, CL, you're not being any fun when you're watching the recaps, dude. You are not any fun when you're watching recaps. Won't send me my Vlad Jr. Won't tell me if I got any jelly. There he is. What you tell me? Did I not get any? Is that what you're saying? I didn't get any jelly? Abreu out of 650. That's a start, right, Bryce? That's a start. Hopefully we'll... Is he have an autograph in here? Because the last half we hit our first... Oh, geez. I did. I got some jelly. Nice. Did I get any color? Strawberry? Grape? I'm a big fan of orange, actually. Out of 100, AJ Puck. I know that's weird, but I like orange jelly. I got color? What color did I get? Really? I got blue. Nice. Out of $9.99, Jorge Soler. I'll take it. It was $3 I never spent. Or $4, whatever it was. Tim Anderson out of 335. Bo Bichette. Bo will catch a sleeve. Box 4. Man, that Yordan was really nice out of 25. That was really sweet. I'm surprised Mandy's not on here. How much did the McRae spot go for? I'm sure it was too expensive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looky, looky. Our second Domingo Ayala autograph. So here's the way that we'll handle this one. At the end of the break, 22. Wow, that's a good price. At the end of the break, everyone who bought into the break, we'll put all the names in. Everyone will have a shot at this. This will be randomed off. And so whoever wins it, I'm going to put everyone's name in. So we have 5, 10, 15, 24 people. So 24 people will have a shot at winning that. And we'll do that right after the break is over. What's up, Rip? That sounded like Rip. I meant to say Rid, but I think it came out wrong. Pache out of 349. Mauricio Dubon. You missed a Yordan Alvarez auto out of 25. You missed an auto out of 25. I'm going to do... Hold on one sec. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Sorry about that. Is that all those go for? 25 bucks? Out of 650, DJ Lamahayu. DJ Lamahayu. Acuna out of 9.99. Buster Posey. Lamahogi. All right. Bryce Harper out of 75. 2075. The next year the Dodgers will win the World Series. You guys are stuck together here. Hoppa. Hey, Brig. Jim Rice, a good player, but I don't think he is a Hall of Famer. Starling Marte. Where's Adam Duncan at? Because if Adam Duncan was here, you know what I would say? I would say, if Jim Rice is a Hall of Famer, then so is Dave Kingman, and then wait for him to go off. And you know, it's the coolest thing of all. We have all these Dave Kingman conversations, and then one of the guys in the crew sent me one. Look at that, the chicken. We'll random the chicken off too. So whoever gets Ayala, whoever's on top will get that, and whoever's second will get the chicken. Right now he is. Right now he is. I think ultimately he'll prove not to be, but I think right now there's more. But then again, didn't he hit 30-something home runs and drive in more than 100 RBIs last year? I mean, that's awful good. I mean, you know, Albert Pujols can do that still, but whatever. Bo Bichette. Who sent me somebody sent me a Dave Kingman autograph. Greatest thing in the world. One of the RCB crew. I can't remember who it was. I got it. I'll have to rewatch the video. I got it. Was it Ray Allen? Who sent me one? But somebody sent me one. If Adam were here, we would be making those arguments and driving him crazy. Out of 999, Javier Baez. It's not whether or not you actually believe it. It's whether or not you can whether or not you can get a rise out of people when you say those kind of things. Yeah, I think ultimately having Harper is going to prove to be a good long-term thing. Out of 200, Jim Rice. I certainly don't think they're regretting it. And I wouldn't either. I wouldn't have regretted it if he would have signed with the Giants ultimately and put up those kind of numbers. We'd have been thrilled to death. Kettle Mart out of 106. Just thinking, was it back-to-back years the Giants lost out on Stanton, which thank the Lord they did, and then Harper. I'd have been okay with Harper. I'm just glad they didn't sign Puig. Out of 60, the Degrominator. I would have hated to have to eat all that crow on Puig. Oh my Lord! I hope they don't sign him. That's a lot of crow to eat. That's a lot of crow to eat. And I spent many a day practicing my stock answer. I know. Well, maybe with the Giants he wouldn't be as hurt as he is with the Yankees. I know. Forrest Whitley. Forrest Whitley. Houston, what? Who? What'd he do? Did he drop a bomb? Huh?
Yeah. He went outside.
On the couch he dropped a bomb? Huh? Twitchy. That poor couch, we're going to have to get rid of it. Mike Trout on the back. Garrett Mitchell on the front. Twitchy, what are you doing, dude?
He just stood there after he went to the bathroom. He stood there looking at me. And he didn't yell, just sat there and looked. I assumed he was dead.
Did he hit the couch or did he hit the blanket?
Oh, no, he missed that.
Oh, dang it. Yes, he did. Dale Murphy out of 83. Woo! That smell that you smell when you open your packs of cards, yeah, that's Twitchy. Ah, Twitchy. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed.
Well, you know, you had to go out earlier and pick them out.
Out of $9.99, Keston Hero.
I didn't realize you'd have to drop more than one box.
Poor little baby. Don't be spitting Gatorade on a computer. Twitchy. Out of 500, Matt Olson.
You spitting out Gatorade?
CL. Well, he is a baby. I forgive him. He's a baby. That's because you opened crappy cards. That's not my fault. Vladdy. Honestly, Twitchy. Well, we know better for next time. You gotta stay out for a while. Out of 100, Nelson Cruz. Twitch, you better watch it, dude. You get sent back to Texas. Back to that puppy mill that we got rescued you from. He is a puppy mill puppy. So we gotta be patient. And he's been a good dog so far. Hasn't had too many accidents. Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly. One of those New York teams. It's hard to know. Don't tell him he's a puppy mill puppy. I'm pretty sure he knew. He was locked in that little cage and starving to death. How do you pronounce this guy's first name? Is it Eisen? Diaz for the Miami Marlins. I'm sending it to you. Yeah. Get ready. And your next pack of cards is going to be a Twitchy. You have the Marlins? Diamondbacks, Orioles, March. Son of a gun. All right. Like in California down by Mexico, or in Arizona, in Texas? He'll get there. Oh, Chula Vista, yeah. I've been to Chula Vista. Ah, well, we'll get there. He's a baby, one day at a time.
You did let me know when it had to go, and it went out and went.
It's like dealing with Bobstead, you know. It's a one day at a time process. Tyler Brown on the front, Garrett Cole on the back. But CL, if you hear me start referring to this dog as Johnny, then you know it's about time we're going to send him to you. Oh my Lord, really? Out of 100, Carlos Santana. Did it have 3 eyes and 7 legs, Brandon, or what? And how come it couldn't be potty trained? Did it have some kind of mental defect? Out of 349, Moncada.
It was named after a Dodger.
Louis. Oh, okay. I got you. Maybe he did that in anticipation of Mandy coming to stay. Out of 239, Starling Marte. Bloody. Wait, what are we talking about, Ridley? Are you talking about a dog or Dodger fans? Woo! He would bark at walls for 6 hours straight. That's Dodger fans all day long. And they all do look normal, but there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Woo! I don't regret it. I don't regret it. If you never buy another one of our breaks because I made fun of Dodger fans, I understand completely. But I'm not taking it back, and I don't regret it. As a Giants fan, I have a moral and legal obligation to say those kind of things, no matter how much my team sucks. That's right. I said it. A legal obligation. Man of Steel out of 400. Brandon Lau. Out of 999, Yohan Moncada. There's Aquino. Or as he's known where CL is from, Aquino. Because, you know, CL lives in near Queens in New York. All right, never mind. Madison Bumgarner out of 650. You know, Queens? No? Restlesscraft Breakers. You never know what you're going to get. One night we might all be normal. The next night we're making fun of the doc. Oh, no, that's every night. Sean Murphy, Oakland. Oakland Athletics. So here you guys raise your hand if you want to hear my eBay story of the night. I have a brand new one. You want to hear my brand new eBay story? Here's my brand new eBay story. In between the break, for this break number 5, someone bid on a team, and then after the break was over, sent me a message. Out of 99, Rafael Devers. 49 out of 99. Oh, Dune. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I never bid on this team ever. I don't know why there's a bid. I don't know why there's a bid. I did not bid. Right? Can I please cancel it? Don't block me. Right? Are you kidding me? Really? So I am to believe that somehow you have to click buttons and punch numbers in order to bid. And you want me to believe that you didn't bid? I need to cancel my bid. I need to cancel it. I need to cancel it. Ooh, look at this. Out of 5, Kettlemart. Out of 5, Brandon Hippler, Kettlemart. 1 out of 5. the funny part to me was the please don't block me. And I was like, I will cancel this, but you're out, dude. 1 out of 5 kettle mark. Brandon Ridley. I mean, is that the worst excuse ever? Honestly. I don't know how it happened. I never bid on this team. I would never bid on the... I won't say the name of the team. I would never bid on that team. I don't know why that happened. So the magical eBay fairies went and bid for you. Dustin May out of $9.99. Those magical eBay fairies. I'll send you the I'll send them. I'll forward them to you. CL. Out of 500, Severino. The magical eBay fairies bid on this team. I did not. Justin Verlander out of 75. What do you mean? What's the worst conversation? Oh, look at that card. That one took some hammering right there on the back. Throwing it out. Sorry. That someone has had with me. The worst conversation I've had with someone is this moron. He told me that yeah, that would suck. Out of 75, Christian Yelich. He said that he had watched my breaks before and that I talked too much. This is after he bought the team. And he would, I think you remember this. This was my first negative feedback. And he would, he doesn't want to hear me talk. He just wants me to shut up and break. That was the worst one. And I was livid. He said it more than that, but that was the gist of it. That I talk too much and I need to just shut up and break like I was going to be blessed by his presence in my break or something. Ivan Rodriguez out of 99. And so all I can tell you for sure that happened after that is there were Gavin Lux. There might have been words exchanged, and I might have sent him a refund for his spot. And then Will Castro. Now, I'm just going to say this. This was in my early days. This is my early days of breaking. Will Castro for Detroit. And this is not something that I would do now, but I was angry. I don't know. He was just one of those guys who thought he could tell people how to take care of their business. So then I was angry. All right. And all right. So no one judge me. No one judge me. I know there's people watching right now that aren't a part of our breaks normally, but please don't judge me on this one incident that happened. So after the break was over, I kind of sort of had to give him the refund because I kind of sort of, his cards kind of sort of got damaged. So when I said his cards were damaged and I couldn't send them to him, that was accurate. Most of the way. But, you know, it was how they got that way. And so I took my negative feedback the way that I should have. I shouldn't have done it. I should not have let my anger get the better of me. I'm usually better than that. But I couldn't tell you exactly how I worded it. Well, you know, I can't remember exactly how he worded it, but it was very rude and condescending, and that was in like the early days. And so I felt guilty afterwards, and you know, of course he got a full refund, and then he left me negative feedback, and I deserved it. I deserved it. I don't argue that one. The second one, the only other negative feedback I got was from this bozo in the 3 football breaks we've ever done. One of them was a product where there was going to be, you know, it was one of those one or two hits per box kind of products, and the guy didn't get a hit, and instead of just sending me something and saying, hey, I didn't get a hit, I would have given him a refund, you know. So he didn't leave me negative feedback, he just left me negative feedback. So that is my I'm a Naughty Breaker story. JD Davis. Oh, JD Davis out of 99. So, but I need you to sleeve every card for my team. One that I had was pretty close. Pretty close. That was kind of a... Bobby Bradley out of 99. Looking back, if I had to handle that situation differently with that guy, I would have, you know, just sent him his cards and blocked him. You know what I'm saying? And I still feel bad that I let someone get the better of me like that. And I learned from it, which is good. But it felt good, I gotta tell you. It felt good. So there's my one naughty thing that I have done out of anger and frustration. But, and the worst thing, I mean, out of me letting someone get the better of me, which is I'm better than that. But that one time, Heston, whatever, I can't say it, Joe Adele. They do. People try to be mean. People try to be mean. Like that knucklehead yesterday with the whole your microphone sucks. You know? But I mean, you have to learn how to take it. The KZ out of 9.99. If you overreact at every single situation that happens or everything sets you off, you're not going to make it. And there's a breaker out there like that. Every little thing sets him off, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Sets him off big time, and you just, that can't happen. Yeah, but that's, you know, again, if you don't know how to handle yourself in social situations, don't say anything at all. The Big Cat out of 75. The Big Cat. I mean, if the first thing you say to a person who you didn't buy into their break and you just show up on their feed is, man, your microphone sucks so bad, I think I might have to mute you to watch. That's probably going to start the conversation off the wrong way. In 9 out of 10 situations, that's probably gonna happen. Out of 100, Trey Mancini. Out of 500, Sean Murphy. I mean, I'm aware of the fact that there are a lot of people who would rather just have a breaker who just powered through the packs and got done with it. That's not who I am. I'm never gonna be. And we also like to talk. Jim Rice, Baby Shark. And so we're gonna chat. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna engage in the because how many breakers rooms, honestly, and I'm in them all the time too. How many breakers rooms do you watch where there's like no chat at all, or one person typing and the breaker not acknowledging them? And I hated that. Oh my Lord, I hated that. And so, that's one of the things that I wanted different. I like to communicate. I like to talk. That's how you get to know people. That's how you get to know whether or not you're going to want them in your group or whether they want to be a part of what you do. You know what I'm saying? You've got to engage people. Yeah, people like to communicate. People like to talk. And they know that it's a safe space. I mean, we give each other grief, but it's all good-natured. And they know it's a safe space. Dylan Carlson out of 349. You don't have to buy into the breaks to come and hang out and be a part of what we do. Come in and chat. Come in and mess around. It's fine. But I would rather have that and a bunch of people who didn't buy into the break come and talk than I would have a break full of people who never said anything. That's boring. The same rhythm happens with the packs. Luke Weaver out of 100. 4 out of 100. Someday, I am going to start writing my blog about what I really feel about certain breaks that I've been a part of. Because there's one breaker, and this person is so ridiculously phony. It just drives me crazy. Thank you, Jason. You're good people. That's what I think too. That's what I think too. And that's why there's lots of breakers. If we aren't your cup of tea, I get it. Boba Shat out of 9.99, and someone out there will be. But there's one breaker in particular. Man, and this person, just the phoniest person, because I've had dealings with this person behind the scenes, and they were so absolutely Polanco out of 9.99 different than the way they Aquino than the way they portray themselves on camera. It is amazing. It is amazing. To the point where I had to, out of 500, Albert Pujols, I had to block this person from communicating with me on a mutual format that we a mutually used format. Well, I guess it is related to breaking, but out of 272, because they were so much vitriol, so much anger, and the way they portray themselves in the break. Look at that. Nelson Cruz, 1 out of 5. Wow. 2 of them. And this one's 1 out of 5. The other one was 1 out of 5. Nelson Cruz. Who's this? Minnesota? I dig it. Slightest white on that corner. Minnesota Twins, but I think that is white. You know how they sometimes, it's not really a ding or anything, but you can see the white, a little bit of white. That's what you can see. So Minnesota Twins, Caleb, 1 out of 5. But there is, and you'll see it, Caleb, unfortunately. Maybe you can get that. I don't know if you're going to want to get that replaced or if you're just a team guy. But you can see just the smallest white. I'll tell you, CL. I'll tell you. And I don't like phonies, man. I don't like phonies. Be who you are. And if it ain't good enough for some people, that's their fault, not yours. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why we have such a good crew in the Facebook group, our regulars. Is there's not a phony, not a bunch of phonies running around. No one holier than thou, no one high and mighty. This is mutually shared enjoyment of opening packs of baseball cards. And that's all it's about. None of the other foolishness. Someday I'm going to. Someday when we are so big, it won't matter. Or the opposite. Someday when the business has failed so horribly because of some mistakes CL made that we just can't go on, then I'll start writing that. Nate Pearson out of 9.99. Susugo. Because, of course, I won't take responsibility for my own actions. No, I went to public school. Kids who went to public school do not take responsibility for their own actions. They blame the fancy people who went to private school, like CL. And yes, juvenile detention school is a private school. Matt Olson out of 200. Oh, my Lord, you went to state school for college? Oh, I don't know if I can associate with you anymore. I am far too good to associate with a state college person. Especially from the state of New Jersey. Oh, my Lord, that's even worse. Where'd you go to? Mafia U in New Jersey? Polluted wasteland public college? What? Ancient Aliens? There's a show about Bob Stead on? Oh, look at that Bobby Witt out of 149. Bobby Witt out of 149. Even better, huh? Bobby Witt out of 149. Where'd Bryce go? There he is. All right. I'm going to write a book, How I Failed at Breaking and How You Can Too. That'll be if the business goes south. And then I'll become a millionaire writing about how I failed. And then I will go around and become a public speaker. And I will tell people how to invest, what baseball cards to invest in. And I will hurt the market again by doing that. Because in truth, I really have no idea what I'm talking about. And I should be quiet. But I won't. I won't. Good, I'm glad. I hope we get you a lot of big hits. Out of 349, Alex Bregman. I feel like that's a familiar story, isn't it? That somebody who's a Go around and motivationally speak about stuff and then, maybe that's already happened. I don't know. Pete out of 53. Pete, 47 out of 53. 53 home runs. Man, we're getting all these low-number Diamond Kings. It's after midnight on a Saturday. No one's listening. Honestly, no one's listening to me. They don't listen to me on my good days. They aren't going to listen to me now. Ain't nobody on this thing that know I'm full of crap. Oh, that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah. Maybe that is who I'm thinking of. Out of 441, Barry Larkin. So I heard today that someone in the baseball card hobby is starting a mutual fund, and it's like $4 million mutual, $4 million worth of product that they're going to set aside. Your minimum buy-in is $25,000. They're going to hold it for 4 years, and then they're going to sell it off. Have you guys heard about that? I say if they can pull it off, more power to them. I would not invest $25,000. Darwinzon Hernandez. Yes. That's how it was described to me. I think that's the phrase he used. Anyway, I'll have to look into it more. If I see it, I'll let you know. But I think that's how it was described. Anyway, they're going to take $4 million worth of product, from different baseball, football, basketball. They're going to set it aside. Tony Gwynn. And they're going to wait 4 years and then sell it off. And then, I don't know. I don't have any idea. I just heard about that today. Someone was telling me about it. Hey, did you hear? And I was like, no. Uh-oh, if what he heard is true, I'm waiting on pins and needles. Dylan Cease, Chicago White Sox. This one, too, you can see right there. It's not really a ding as much as it is, I don't know, like a bent up corner. Like there was some issue when they were cutting it. Really? Bring it on, baby. Joey Bart. More autographs. Come on, allocations. Though, we are trying to come up with a plan. Bertle Caraway, Justin Verlander. So CL and I are coming up with a plan. You guys want to hear the plan? You want me to tell you the plan? It's late. Nobody's listening to the plan. Nobody's listening to us, so we'll be okay with it. I want to share it with you because all of you can reap the rewards of our plan. But you have to keep it quiet. If you promise to keep it quiet, I'll tell you about it. 37 out of 391. And there's Yordan. Oh, wow. And then here's Nico. Isn't it another one? Well, Austin Meadows is good, though. Okay, here's the plan. So CL and I have identified 85 card shops throughout the country that are not, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Technologically enhanced. Baby Shark, Fernando Tatis. We'll put a sleeve on that one. Okay. It's not technically, they're not, you know, enhanced, meaning, you know what I'm saying without me saying it, right? Does everyone know what I'm saying without me saying it? And so we are going to, over the course of 3 days, the routes laid out, visit said stores and liberate their Bowman out of 249 Brendan McKay. And since these stores that we're talking about are not technologically enhanced, as long as we wear gloves, then we feel like we can get in and get out without anybody knowing. Out of 400, Joey Votto. We feel like we can get in and get out without getting caught. You know, if it's late at night, if they know, they're in bed anyway. And get on to the next card shop before anyone knows what really happened. And then, yes, we'll wear white gloves. And then out of 100, Paquito. And then we will have lots of breaks in the Facebook group. Last Box Mojo, guys. Last Box Mojo. Let's get some Last Box Mojo. And then we will have lots of Bowman to break at a discount, if you know what I mean. Good name, Bowman Bandits. Last Box Mojo. It's been pretty good. I've had it's been a good half case break so far. It'd be nice if I hit a Hippler. We're gonna come by and pick you up on the way through. And let me just say to you that most of the stores that are not technologically advanced are, you know, in states that it would probably take a while for the popo, as they're known in the work that we do, catch on. So while we run from the popo with Hippler driving, we'll be in and out. Jalen Davis. There's one old guy who owns a card shop in a state that I won't say, but it's halfway between me and where CL are at. And we have been practicing. Every night we go in and we take his product. And then before he realizes what happened, then we put it all back. Sam Hillard rated rookie. You know? Well, the one time he realized what happened, but then the next night we broke in and put it all back, and then he thought that he was mistaken. And so we have just been, you know, wash, rinse, and repeat. That's all I'm saying. So we've had lots of practice. The one thing that I will say that we've done wrong, though, in his shop is that he does have the little M&M turner thing. You know what I'm saying? You insert a quarter and you get M&Ms. So, I mean, we did liberate those M&Ms out of there. But, you know, it's only because we needed a snack. We had to have a snack. It's hard doing that work over and over again. I tell you what. It's a good thing I come from a family of that kind of people. Genesis Cabrera, St. Louis. By that I mean, of course, people who like M&Ms. Knock yourself out of the feed. We have to be fair. Ow, that's shocking, Annette. Shocking. My wife just shocked me. Nose to nose. We're not giving you any food. You got to buy your own food. You're getting boxes of Bowman. And to be fair, Alzale for the Cubs. We are only going to take jumbos. We are going to leave the hobby. I think that's nice, right? I think that's nice of us. We'll only take the jumbo. We'll leave the hobby. That way, their local people will have some. I figure at 85 stores at 2 cases per, that should be enough to get us through the season. What?
Just trying to get a hold of her.
Oh, you are? Okay. Hold on. I need to move back real quick, guys. $9.99 Mike Trout.
Out of all three of them that want to be underneath there, it's got to be her.
No, honestly, Hippler, to throw them off, we have a one of those rental things set up where you can go in and drop stuff off, and Bryce, you're into. Okay, now it's gonna get a little crowded in CL's Yugo, but we'll make it work. So we're gonna take CL owns a Yugo. It still drives pretty well. And so we're going to take the Yugo so that way it throws them off. They'll be like, oh, there's no way they could steal cases at a Yugo. Remember the Yugo? 3 out of 100. Remember that when CL bought the Yugo, it was the cool car to buy. And he's been gone for a little while. And so it's been sitting in his mother's garage. So it's still pristine. Still drives very well. So we figure we'll use that to throw him off. Out of $9.99, Fernando Tatis. And since no one really remembers what they look like, we've added a compartment to the top where you can slide in 2 cases. So we could probably fit 4 people in there, be a tight fit. CL's more slight. Brandon, you're more slight. You guys might have to sit in the back and might have to put me and Bryce in the front. Out of 200. That is a fantastic idea. That is a great idea. Why we should have thought of that. Out of 482, Brian Anderson. I wish we would have thought of that. Hippler, you're in. You're in. You know what? We're going to use you. You're going to be the decoy. So that means Bryce will have to drive. Bryce will have to drive. Four of us in there, 2 cases on top in the secret compartment. We can probably get that Yugo up to 35, maybe 40. We got a chance. We got a chance. You got to go to bed. I can't believe you're going to bed. Well, you better get some sleep because that's a lot of driving we got to do. Ooh, put on the sale. Hippler, you are full of good ideas. CL, you're out. Me and Hippler are going to do this. Reed Detmers. Brendan McKay on the back. Your best contribution was the was a Yugo, so you're, you know. No, we're gonna rent a U-Haul. I like Hitler's idea. But we are gonna store the cars now at your mom's house. And tell her she better have scampi made, or I will be sad. But that's a different conversation. That's gonna be my last meal. But the good thing is we'll leave it with you, and then you can open some and, you know, as your cut. And take what you got to take out of it. A couple of Dominguez Gold and maybe one or two orange Bobby Witt Jr. You know what I'm saying? So we aren't going to leave you out. Done. He's good at that. He's good at that. I mean, he's been in long enough to figure out how to get out. So, I mean, yeah, that's all good. All right, so y'all have a good night. And I will talk to you tomorrow, my friend. I'm glad you got a hit tonight in your break. Cameron Meisner Blue made it worthwhile. Congratulations when that guy blows up. You're welcome. Nikazi out of 249 on the back is Noah Song. You got, what'd you get? I thought you got the blue. Oh, you got purple. Okay. Oh, I got the blue. I got the blue. Well, you got the purple. You know. I can't help it. I can't help it. Pete Alonso out of 349. See you later, CEO. Kevin out of 220. Kevin Newman. Hey, anyway, Brandon, we'll wait for a couple minutes for him to leave, and then he's really out. So let's wait for a couple minutes. $14 out of 75. David Fletcher for the Angels. $14.75. That's the last year the Dodgers won the World Series. $14.75. Tommy Lasorda was the coach. Nope. Don't worry, though. I have my twins practicing. Please don't put my daddy in jail. So I'm hoping that helps. 14 out of 50. Max Scherzer is our last hit. They're getting pretty good at it. You know, if you kick them the right way right before they say it, they tear up. It's even more believable that way. It's even more believable that way. All right. So we have to give away these two cards. And we will do that now. Well, let's recap first. We're going to recap first. So again, I'm going to take all these. We will identify the team if we can, and it'll go. So every team that is part of this will get, you know, Angels, Red Sox, Verlander. We'll probably put him with the Astros. Brendan McKay with the Rays, and then so something like this Noah Song, it'll go to it. It'll just go to another person. Since there was no provision for that, I don't feel too bad doing that. I mean, the teams that they're with are going to get them, but then other people are going to get some as well, which I think is fair to do. Yeah, keep boxes of donuts for sure. Man, you're just full of good ideas. Keep boxes of donuts for me to eat. Tony Gwynn. I got no autographs in the second half. I'm very sad about that. He is this one, and that one, and this one, and he's numbered, and he's Nato, and Nato. You go over there, and you are low numbered, and you go there. Hoppa, 75. That Yordan out of 25 is really sweet. It's a shame I don't want to give it to Marie and Mandy. And then a 1 of 1. All right, these were miscellaneous things that I pulled out that weren't necessarily tied to any other thing, but they were lower numbered. So, out of 99, Pete Alonso now playing. The Grominator out of 60. Dale Murphy out of 83. Dominators out of 99. Rafael Devers. Bobby Witt Jr. out of 149. And this one is Pete Alonso out of 53. Diamond King. Got some really nice Diamond Kings. I'm very happy with those. So I'm going to have to set some stuff aside that I want to take a picture of. The 1 contenders for the Boston Red Sox. Let's do these. Larry Walker, Rockies. Don Mattingly, Yankees. Frank Thomas, White Sox. Mark McGwire, Cardinals. Let's do these. Joey Votto for the Reds. Red Shandist for the Cardinals. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. And out of 99, Pudge for the Texas Rangers. Let's do the out of 75s. Out of 75, Joey Votto, Reds. Tony Gwynn, Padres. Lindor, Indians. Bryce Harper, Phillies. Verlander, Astros. Christian Yelich, Brewers. Galarraga, Expos, so Nationals. And David Fletcher for the Angels. That's not bad. Those are actually pretty good. I'm happy with those. Out of 50, Hunter Dozier, Kansas City Royals. Kirby Puckett for the Twins. And Max Scherzer for the Nationals. No, you know, we did not get a Sky High auto. I was trying to think if we got one in the first half. I don't think we did. 2 out of 25, so that was 5 total we got in the case. Nolan Ryan out of 25 and Dwight Gooden out of 25. Man, what a combo, right? In their prime, who is a better pitcher in their prime? That would be a good conversation. Ooh, I might have to lean towards Dwight Gooden. In his prime, Gooden was an absolute stud, but Nolan Ryan at his best, whew, that would be a conversation. All right, let's go with Whammy, Pete Alonso. I'm going to take a picture of Pete. Here's the 1 of 1 Garrett Cole for the Yankees. Press plate. I'm going to have to take a picture of that one too. And then out of 5, we got 2 press proof, both numbered 1 out of 5. Kettle Mart for the Diamondbacks and Nelson Cruz for the Minnesota Twins. Both of those are numbered out of 5, so that's nice. Dwight Gooden was a monster. All right, here's the autographs. Nico Horner, taking a picture of you for the Cubs. Rogers for Detroit. Gallen for Arizona. We got a redemption for Susugo, I don't know, for the Rays. Donnie Walton for the Mariners. Really nice Yordan Alvarez, number 21 out of 25. That's a sweet card. It has that same cut problem, though. It's really got to be a cutting problem because most of them had the same. Forrest Whitley for the Astros. Diaz for the Marlins. Murphy for Oakland A's. Castro for Detroit. J.D. Davis out of 99. Bobby Bradley for the Indians out of 99. Darwinzon for the Red Sox. Dylan Cease for the White Sox. Cabrera for the Cardinals. And Alzolay for the Chicago Cubs. So the Cubs wound up with 2 autographs, right? Nico Horner. Yep. And so now we're going to do both of these. So whoever winds up in spot 1 will get the Ayala autograph. Whoever winds up in spot 2 will get the chicken. And everyone who bought in will be a part of this. So let me get this set up and then I'll bring it up live so everyone can see. Random.org. So as I said, we had actually one last. So we had 5, 10, 15, 19, 23 people total in the break. I'll put their names in, and then I will show you that we had 23. Brandon H, Kevin G, Lewis B, Tom W, Caleb M, Stephen R, Mandy, Brian L, Paul D, Marie, Bryce, Corey T, Joe W, Joe V, Josh W, where am I at? Zach C, Jason H, Scott L, Dennis M, Brandon F, John T, Daniel M, Stephen M, Stephen, what was the other one? R? Okay. And then Chris N. All right, let me bring this online so you guys can see. Display capture. Okay, here you go. I'm going to randomize this one time so you guys can see that we have 24 people in here. 24. All right, let me do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Brian L gets the Ayala. Brian L has the Rockies and A's. And then Joe V. So we're going to put this with the Rockies, I guess. Doesn't make a difference. And Joe V has the Dodgers. Okay. Let me show everyone that. Yeah, the autos were good. I'm happy with it. So there's our Domingo Ayala going to the Rockies and the San Diego Chicken going to the Dodgers. So like I said, we're going to open a case of this in the Facebook group on Monday. And this was, again, a lot of fun. Good break. So I want to thank you all for being a part of what we do. Like for shipping, we will have this all wrapped up and we will get it all boxed up, bagged up, and ready to go tomorrow. So you should see updates from the post office on Monday for your stuff heading your way. Congratulations, Brian. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Well, Bryce, you don't want to be a part of the opening day? I mean, the one on Monday? Somebody needs to. You guys all have a fantastic night. Thank you as always. You know how much I appreciate you guys, how much fun I have hanging out with you guys. And you guys have a great rest of your day tonight and a good Sunday. And I will talk to you soon.